Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, Talk Tuesday. We are at the straight road today. Rowan, she's saying no. You get kind of a bonus today, so you're gonna get 5 minutes with these kids, and then no time will pass for you. Lots of time will pass for me, and we'll be on walk number 2. Now that's because, for those who like a head count, currently I've got 11. And I just had too many to fit in the car. So I'm doing it by neighborhoods. All of these guys are my East Enders, and you'll see the West Enders later. So anyway, 11. We've got Maggie, Archie, and Luna up there. Got Stella and Bailey, Nova, Poppy, Rory, Hamish, Rowan, and Rosa. I think that's everybody. And I wasn't sure I was even going to get a video with this group because it has been pouring rain off and on. So the second I feel raindrops, it's going back in the pouch, water safe pouch. Because if you've been here for a while, you know, do not have the best reputation with phones and water, particularly in the summer. Anyhow, so yeah, we're just going along. We're still working on Rory. She's still on the shorter line that's attached to me. She is a bit of a nervous puppy, so I'm taking things a bit slower with her than I normally would, letting her get used to these hooligans. So I just noticed we're a really blonde crew today. Nova in front. Thank you. There's just Maggie holding down the fort for gray and black dogs. Trying to think, do I have the full Golden Brigade? Oh, I do. So today I have 2, 4, 6 Goldens. Rowan. I don't know why I seem to attract Golden owners for some reason. Because I'm trying to think. I had another white Golden, Rex. He moved to the States, but that would have made 7. And that's not, of course, including training clients and boarders, obviously. It's just on walk. But yeah, so that's where we're at today. Oh, chaos. Bailey is like, Poppy was like, no, I really just wanted to play with Bailey. Bailey, who will cease and desist eating grass. Especially after the great vomit walk of 2024. Ma'am! For those of you curious, she ate some grass and then vomited 17 times. So I tend to not let her eat too much grass. Nova? Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I always meant to be in front of you. This is where I always was. You're crazy. Hamish. Kitty, move on. Oh. He's like, I know it's not my play, but she's not playing with you and I want to. Oh, puppies. Rowan is funny. So he's 9 months old now. He's finally discovered girls. For the longest time, he was only interested in boys. Now he's like, oh, I guess they're okay. Luna, hard no. Thank you. Oh, and for those of you curious about the weather, yes, we do walk rain or shine, as long as it's not thunderstorming. And even like, weather is so weird, because I always check. Maggie is like, can we turn around, please? Yeah, okay, Max. Okay. She's like, I'm really wet and I'm kind of done. Because I always check the weather, obviously. Maggie, no. Where's Bailey? Come on, Pops. Why are you shaking your head? Did you find a spicy sky raisin? Sort of looks like you did. Okay. Yeah, yeah, so I always check the weather before I walk, obviously. I never believe the weather, even tomorrow, until I see the radar. The radar is what I tend to base what my gear is going to be for the day. But I also live in Canada, so in my car I have several different, like I've got my rain gear set up. I've got, oh, interesting. Are we interested in the hooliganism? We're not sure. Rowan. Good girl, Rory. So even that's improvement. She is not sure about Rowan, but it used to be she would try to tuck tail and run. Now she'll stand her ground and just tell him no, and he'll back off, which is good. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, even in my car still, I've got snow gear. I've got several different layers depending. I've got different kinds of bug spray. This is the climate I live in. Anyways, so it looked like the rain had cleared off, and then right as I parked and got the dogs out, it started raining a little bit, and I was like, okay, whatever, like, that's fine. I've got my raincoat. And then we were maybe a quarter of the way down the road, and the skies just opened up, and I was like, ugh, and all the dogs were like, ugh. So I told them, Nova. I told them Nova, no. And I often say, training wise, don't converse with your dog, so like, don't do this. But I told them Bailey and Luna, thank you, that if it kept up, then we would only do the halfway point and turn around, and then I would take them somewhere else for a different kind of walk. But as you can see, it cleared up enough that we've done the whole road and we're on our way back. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this one here. So for you guys, please hold for the end of the video. Thank you for holding. We're back. We're back at the straight road. And now I have 6. So had I had the full group, I would have had 15, 16 with Rowan. And while walking them is fine, getting them all in the car, different story. Now, I do drive a fairly large car, but all the dogs are large. And Rory needs a kennel in the car, so that takes up a fair amount of space. Anyways, we're back here. 6 in this group, so we've got May at the front there. I've got Rowan running around like a little pester mite. We've got Tucker and Cosmo. Willow. Okay, and Newton's tail. You're welcome. Now, this one doesn't know what to do because his usual partners in crime aren't on this walk. So you can see Willow trying to figure him out. He's trying to figure out who to play with. Rowan! He doesn't like that. Good boy. So I had a question today from a training client about tiring out their puppy, like their puppy is starting to get more energy. And asked about taking their dog to the dog park. And now, don't get me wrong, the dog parks in their particular area are pretty good. But as you just saw with Rowan, one of the main things that you need to go to a dog park is 1,000% recall. You work on it outside. Ooh, cool butterfly. Can you guys even see that? Okay, you're welcome. Butterfly addition to walking. Rowan. Good. Right. So, because ideally when they're puppies, you want to make sure that they have no bad experiences, right? And while we can't account for like everything, there are certain things that we can definitely just not do. Like go to the dog park, because they're like, this is not true of all dog parks, okay? But most dog parks, and I'm not talking about the one you go to with your 4 friends and you never see anybody and you let your dogs off leash and good times abound. Out, Newton, rude. Though I would argue you'll also never see like at least 3 kinds of dogs at the dog park. Number 1 being, hold on, please hold. Rowan, no means no. Tucker, whatever it is, no. Tucker, whatever it is, no. Thank you. No, still no. Keep knowing. Thank you. Good boy. Sorry, Tucker came to me very prey driven, and that was prey. So we had to keep a watch on that. Anyways. Yeah. What was I talking about? Dog parks. Okay, so you'll never see 3 kinds of dogs for sure at a dog park. Number 1, trainer dogs. I'm a trainer. Never in my life will take my dog to a dog park, ever. Number 2, people training therapy dogs for all sorts of things like blind, stability, what have. None of those dogs will be at dog parks. And number 3 would be like military and police dogs, work dogs. So you will never ever see work dogs at dog parks. And it's because it's just too uncontrolled. Honestly, often it's a cesspit for disease as well, because there's a high concentration of dogs that go through. Not everybody gets the right vaccinations or does everything their vet says. Sometimes they have different ideas about this whole thing. May, get a move on. Thank you. And then also you have people that take all ranges of dogs, like puppies to elderly. And a lot of them just don't manage their dogs. So if their dog isn't well trained or their dog doesn't like other dogs, they still have it in their head that, oh, well, my dog needs to quote unquote socialize. And once again, I must mention that that is not dog socialization, but whatever. So like right off the hop, I would recommend just not taking your dog ever to a dog park. But if you have good dog parks and you have good people around you, you feel safe and you feel comfortable, you still, Tucker, what are we doing? Having only 6, I constantly feel like I'm missing dogs. I really do. Anyways, so the main thing I will say before you even enter a dog park is your puppy, yes, your puppy needs to, hey bud, go out, go on. Your puppy needs to have 1,000% recall. They come to you every single time you call them, no matter what. They can call off other dogs. Row in, out, good. They can out at a distance. They can out off of other dogs. They can out off of garbage on the ground, right? So Rowan is 9 months old. He is an English Bull Terrier, which are traditionally, let's say, challenging to train. Let's go. You're not sneaky. I can hear you. He's like, I was not with the other dogs. I was being good. Rotten kids. So take a couple weeks and work on your recall. And then if your recall is 100%, then sure, try the dog park with a long line, just as an added safety measure. Keeping in mind that you can't control the dogs that you run into at a dog park. And unfortunately, there are people out there that just bring poorly behaved. Willow. Yeah, you did the sneaky smile. See the smile? The smile of innocence? Yes, let's go. She's like, nothing. I don't know what you were talking about. You're a crazy lady. I know, she's just gonna live here. Where's Tucker? I see you. I hear your little tippy tap nails. Go. Keep going. Go. Go, dog. Oh, good dogging, Rowan. So yeah, the things I would make sure of before you're in a situation that's sort of more uncontrolled like that is that you have that recall, that you have that out command, and even that you have like a give or a leave it or whatever, so that if they do pick up something they're not supposed to have, because again, there are people out there that don't care and just drop garbage, or garbage can blow in from somewhere. Either way, not something you want your dog to eat. And he's going to be committed to that stick for, oh, are you trancing? No. I keep hoping. Well, terriers have this thing called trancing. He doesn't really do it at home, but oh God, mate. Oh God. Chaos. He does do it on walk, and it's pretty funny when he does. I will try to get it on video one day. He's going to murder one of us with that stick. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm over time, especially since I did 2 videos. As always, if you have any questions, you know what to do. Otherwise, if you have a second to like, comment, and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. I hope you are having as much fun as Kronk with his stick. Or, not Kronk, Rowan with his stick. And we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.